What's up gamers, and welcome back to yet another video. Today we'll be having a look at the different ways of acquiring gems in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Since gems are the in-game currency, you tend to run out of them pretty fast. You either spend them on card packs targeting specific cards that you need for your deck, or more likely you will just spend them on random cards which you will then dismantle and use the crafting materials you get to craft the cards that you need instead. Before I get into this video, I'd like to point out that this is made specifically for new players, as the ways of acquiring gems in Master Duels are kinda limited. If you've done any research on this subject at all yourself, you'll most likely know about the things that I'm about to show you. However, with that being said, feel free to stick around, as there might be a tip or two that you have missed. So the first thing I recommend doing is going through the solo mode. This is essentially just Master Duel's take on PvE, where you go through these chapters quickly raking in gems. From doing the duel strategy chapter alone, you'll get 2400 gems, and for the rest of it, you'll receive 200 gems per chapter completed. From my own personal experience, I'd say that completing a chapter takes about 30 to 45 minutes, give or take. And what you'll notice is, the more of these you go through and clear, the more of these you'll get access to. However, you can't just jump straight into all of them right away. For instance, Spectre Slaying Flames is locked right now, and it won't unlock until I have completed studying the origins of the Karakuri. You have these orbs at the top of your screen, which you will need to unlock the specific gates in the chapters. Let's have a look at the Warriors of the Six Elementals Lords just as an example. As you can tell, when I click on the lock gate here, it tells me that I need 200 of these light orbs. And when I unlock this gate, I can go on and do the last two duels, where if I complete the last duel with my main deck, you'll get the 200 gems as I mentioned just a minute ago. So as I don't have a total of 200 light orbs, which is needed to unlock the gate in this chapter which I just showed you, I actually have to go down to the chapter Gears of Justice Dispatch, and instead do the practice mission, where you'll see that I'll get the rest of the orbs needed from the rewards list right here. So there will definitely be a bit of jumping back and forth to acquire the orbs needed to unlock the gates in the specific chapters. However, it's 100% worth it. And on top of getting gems, you also get some really good cards like the Monster Reborn or Raigeki, which are used in a lot of meta decks. This is definitely a no-brainer, and I believe everyone should look into the solo mode sooner or later. So the next thing we'll be having a look at is the mission list. There's two types of missions that we want to take note of here: the limited time missions and the unlimited missions. The limited time mission consists of your daily login reward as well as your daily missions. I actually tried to find a list of all the daily missions in game, but sadly I couldn't find any. So if anyone out there has knowledge of this, please share the list with the rest of us in the comment section down below. So the missions are all pretty straightforward. For these two here, I just have to compete in duels in solo mode, and for the last one down here, I just have to win 2 ranked duels. Another example of what a daily mission could look like is to activate a specific amount of spell on trap cards. So make sure that you take note of what the objective is today, and then make sure to reach those objectives once you're dueling. In contrary to the limited time missions, I wouldn't worry too much about the unlimited missions. Just play the game and eventually you'll complete them. If we take a look at this one down here, where it says activate the effect of a card in the graveyard, well, the first time I did it, I got 100 gems, the 10th time I got 50, the 30th 50, and so on and so on. And this is literally what all the unlimited missions are like. So once again, don't worry too much about completing the objective, just play the game and eventually you will complete them. So the next thing I recommend having a look at is not exactly a way of farming gems, but it's still highly profitable and worth looking into. It's the gold pass for the duel pass, and as you can tell, I've already completed mine. I have about 55 hours in game. I definitely haven't played for all of them. I have a few hours AFKing, googling a few cheat codes, figuring out how to get to platinum rank, but nonetheless it's super quick to complete. So per standard, you get the normal pass, but you can then buy the gold pass. And these passes works like any other battle pass that you know from any other game. As you level it up, you get your hands on some sweet rewards. However, the normal pass caps at level 50, whereas the gold pass goes on for another 50 levels. You can find the gold pass by going into the shop, clicking on the special tab, and then you can purchase it here for 600 gems. And that might sound like a lot, considering the fact that we're trying to farm gems, but if we take a look at the rewards list, you can tell that the 600 gems we spent buying the pass, we actually make back by completing it. We also get a bunch of crafting materials as well as some sweet cosmetics. You can actually see the specific rewards you'll get each level when leveling up the battle pass. And lastly, but definitely not least, my final tip for you guys: if you want to farm gems in Master Duel, just play the game. It sounds simple, and it really is as simple as that. Every time you rank up from one division to a higher, you get a nice amount of gems, and this goes on for all your rank ups until you eventually hit Plat 1. So the only main issue with this, if you're not able to rank up, well, obviously you won't get the extra gems. So if you're having a hard time playing ranked or unsure of what deck you want to be playing with, I recommend having a look at my Pure Zodiac deck review, where I also show the combos and how to play it. That is my own deck that I'm using right now, and it's what I use to climb to Plat 4 with. Also keep in mind, every time you complete a duel, you get a duel score, like I'm showing you on the picture here, and those rewards, the mystery boxes that you get, can sometimes contain gems. Personally, I've never found more than 8 gems in a single mystery box, but nonetheless, it's a nice little extra way of getting some gems. As of right now, these are currently the only ways of acquiring gems in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. There's no secret way to get your hands on gems, which I haven't showed you today. As I mentioned, currently there's no other way for you to do this, except for maybe going into the shop and buying them directly, but I mean, where's the fun in that? If there is another method which I don't know about, it's definitely something that I'd like to know. So if that's the case, and if you know something which I don't, please let me know, and I will definitely make an updated version of this video. I recommend hanging on to as many of your gems as possible until you've settled for a deck that you'll know you'll like playing with. Do some research, watch some gameplay videos, just take your time and be 100% sure that you're investing in a deck that you'll know you'll have fun with. I also recommend staying away from the accessories tab in the shop, especially early on. If you're like me, you'll love cosmetics, you'll buy them no matter what, but if you're a new player, it's better for you to save up your gems and make sure that you have enough to invest in a deck that you really like play with. Instead, have a look at the rewards list of the Duel Pass, the solo mode, or even the unlimited missions list. You get some pretty cool cosmetics, and I think you'll have a great time customizing with those. So think about that, instead of just wasting them all on some nice card backs or similar in the shop. Anyways guys, that is all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed watching it, at least I enjoyed making it. If there's anything you think I could have done differently throughout this video, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really loving the support I'm receiving from you guys. You guys are amazing, and because of that, I want to make sure that you feel that the videos that I upload are also the content that you want to see. So if you have any video suggestions that you want me to try out, please let me know. I'll see what I can do about it. Once again, thank you all for watching, and until next time.